It is Tuesday, April 30th. You realize it's the last day of April, and tomorrow it's gonna be May. I had to do it. You know, it's going to be everywhere. Memes everywhere today of Justin Timberlake saying it's going to be May. Yeah. So anyway, it is the last day of April. Good morning. Sam Channel Weather here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, that was a good hit of rain. Remember, I titled yesterday's podcast, A Good Hit of Rain Tonight. And it was. I'm going to show you some impressive rainfall totals. And we needed the rain, so this was perfect. And we got rain. Here's the thing. We got rain without having severe weather. And I just think that deserves an applause. And maybe a woohoo. Woohoo! Thank you, Homer. Think about it. Most of the time when we get these really heavy bouts of rain, we either got to deal with severe weather or flooding, issues like that. We had none of that. It just was a good pounding rainfall and well over an inch. Everything verified. I said there would be anywhere from 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches, and it verified pretty well, as you will see here in just a moment when we check some of these Mesonet sites this morning. First of all, let's check outside and the Plano cam. The Plano cam is Plano cloudy this morning, but these clouds will be departing very soon. Give it a few more hours, and we'll begin to see sunshine breaking through later on. Still going to take a while. This leftover moisture is still out there. If you live east of Interstate 65 and east of Bowling Green, you're still dealing with a few leftover showers this morning, but those will continue to move east and out of the area. And then we're going to begin to see some breaks in the clouds and a little bit of sun later on. Here's the way it looks from downtown Bowling Green from the AAA Systems live cam. And you can see that overcast sky that continues. But if you look way off in the distance there, way over those hills, you see a little bit of light coming through. And that is where we're starting to see a few breaks in the clouds in western Kentucky. And I think just given time, we'll begin to see some breakup of the clouds as we go through the day. But most of the morning is going to be cloudy, just like it is right now. But give it a little time. Give it a little time. The showers, that if you're still getting those, will be gone, and the clouds will soon start to depart. All right, let's look at the winds, which are really kind of near calm this morning from the north and west. That's because the cold front just went through. See how the winds are out to our east? They're from the south, but yet to the west of where the showers are, they're from the northwest. That's the cold front right about here, right about Campbellsville, Tompkinsville. That's the cold front coming through this morning. Satellite view. Here's what I mean. Here's Bowling Green, the pictures you just saw from the Plano cam and the downtown live cam, cloudy. But just to the west of us, seeing a breakup of clouds, and really way back to the west, we're seeing a breakup of clouds. This is fog. A lot of dense fog back into southern Illinois, western Kentucky, western Tennessee. And you see how it's just hugging the rivers? Those are rivers and lakes. That's fog. So it's because of the cooler air coming in over the damp ground is causing this fog to form. So we're not seeing it here, but they are back to the west where they've seen clearing. What about the showers? They're over for us in Bowling Green, but still ongoing as you travel out the Cumberland Parkway. You get east of Glasgow and you get over toward Edmonton and Columbia, Somerset, north of Campbellsville, up toward Lebanon, Hodgenville, those areas. And then further east, this is all the shower activity, but all of it is moving east and out of the picture. So it'll soon be gone as well, and skies will begin to clear gradually as we go through the day. It's not going to happen all that quickly. We still have a lot of kind of trapped moisture in here in wake of that cold front. All right, let's go to the Kentucky Mesonet from WKU and check the sensors this morning for rainfall amounts and temperatures. Temperatures are in the 60s, although some upper 50s have shown up back into far western Kentucky because of the passage of the cold front, and now they're seeing some sun. So for a brief time, they're going to be slightly cooler than the rest of us. But the cold front's not going to make that much difference in temperature. It may make a little difference tonight as we, look to drop into the 50s. And today will be slightly cooler than yesterday's 82. We hit 82 yesterday officially. Today we're going to go like 78. So slightly cooler. All right, let's check those numbers as far as precipitation. I'm expecting some really, I haven't looked. All I know is we picked up 1 1/3 inches officially at the Bowling Green Airport. That's a lot. 1 1/3 inches, 1 3/10 inches. So let's check. Okay, so we see 3/4 inch almost at the southern sensor down at the Ag Expo Center. Wait a minute. Did I do 24-hour? Let me make sure. Oh, since midnight. No, let me go 24. Now I thought that looked too low. Now we're cooking because this started before midnight. So here we go. Look at that. 2 inches of rain in Muhlenberg County, Greenville. 217 in Hopkinsville. 1.73 in Russellville, Logan County, 1 3/4 inches. Look at this, almost 2 inches at the Ag Expo Center. 1 3/4 inches up at the Corvette plant. Look at all these 1.5, 1.3, 1.4, 1.87 in Hartford, Ohio County. This verified. Very much so. I said anywhere from 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. And you can see by the numbers, we even exceeded that, closer to 2 inches in a lot of places. So this was an easy forecast. This one was easy to predict. I know yesterday you're thinking, he's saying there's going to come 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches of rain tonight. I don't think so. Well, there you see it. I know, it's like, wow, that really verified pretty well. And we didn't have severe weather. I heard 2 or 3 rumbles of thunder, and that was it. So the winds are changing direction with the passage of the cold front. We're getting a southwest wind ahead of the front and more of a variable wind back behind it, but there's not much of a wind out there. It's all pretty light, which is great. So, yeah, that was some good rain. It was easy to sleep to last night. It was just, you could hear that rain coming down on your roof. And it's like, and I just rested easy because I knew there wouldn't be severe weather. And it was just like, I can rest, you could rest, and we didn't have to worry about storms. We didn't have to worry about really rough or active weather. It was just your good old fashioned garden variety, heavy rainstorm. And that was it. All right, let's check the model blender. And we're going 78, 79 or so today. Yep, that verifies. 57 tonight. Yep, But from here on out, looking warm, feeling warm. Look at that mid 80s tomorrow, but upper 80s on Thursday. Thursday still looks to be, it could very well be the warmest day of the year so far. The warmest day so far, 86, officially at the airport here in Bowling Green. That was 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, somewhere in there. It ended up being the warmest day of the year at 86. We have not been any warmer than 86. I'm going 88 on Thursday. Not necessarily a record, but it's quite warm for the beginning of May. So let's go further. We see showers and thunderstorms coming in for Friday. That's going to be a cooler, we'll say near 80, with mainly thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. So we're going to go right after that, though. Look, we jump right back into the 80s. Next week, every single day will be in the 80s. You know what you don't see? You know what you don't see? Here's a quiz. You know what you don't see? Frost or freeze. It's not there. It's not going to be there because it's gonna by May. It's gonna. I'm sorry. I know I'm wearing that out, but anyway. Okay, let's move on, shall we? To the maps. Let me show you what's happening the next 7 days. Does Justin Timberlake get royalties every time I do that? No, God, let's hope not. But anyway, here's a look at the maps. Departing showers, little weak cold front. There's your dense fog that I was showing you on the high resolution visible satellite. Southern Illinois, Western Kentucky, Boot Hill, Missouri, on down. Let's go into this afternoon. Low pressure system moves out. Pretty weak. It's going to scoot these showers out of here, though. High pressure builds in for tonight, tomorrow. Sunshine galore. Now, let me back this up one. See here? More trouble. More trouble out in the plains this evening. Look at that. In some of the same places that have been hit with severe weather and tornadoes. Again, not as big of an outbreak, but there will be more dangerous storms out in the plains again today, all the way down into Texas. Doggone it. Here we go into Wednesday. Pretty nice day for us. Warm. High pressure takes control. Keeps us dry into Wednesday morning. Wednesday evening. More trouble out in Texas with severe weather. Here comes the front stalling to the north, but this energy will kick east. This high pressure will let go of its hold. It's not going to be as strong as the last one, so it's going to move out pretty easy. This system will move in pretty easy on Thursday, and that will begin after a very warm, almost hot day here in southern Kentucky, almost 90 on Thursday. We'll get the showers and thunderstorms on Friday. And here we go into Saturday, Derby Day. Look, showers and a cold front. Now, how this affects the Derby is too soon to say. But it does look like we will see showers on Derby Day and at Churchill Downs. Whether that affects the race or not that evening, not sure. Here we go into Sunday, more showers and a few thunderstorms. Monday, unsettled, dirty high, contaminated with showers. And there's another system out in the plains that is just going to keep producing severe weather. It's just unrelenting. craziness with that weather out there. So it's going to look and feel more like summer, less like spring, certainly less like winter. I think, any kind of winter stuff is done. We've washed our hands of all of that. We're done. So it's on to, excuse me, it's kind of bypassing spring and going right into summer. I know. It is what it is. All right, you guys, let's see in the chat box this morning. Good morning to Lonnie, Russell, Maureen, Katie, Donna, Karen, Kay, Patricia, Barbara, Judy, and Brenda. Thank you all for watching, and everybody else this morning. I'll catch you tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40 WNKY with your weather. And then I'm on right now at Sam 100.7. And if you need the weather anytime on your device, download the News 40 weather app. It's free right there. Scan that QR code and you've got it on your phone. Last night it told me that there was a lightning strike within 15 miles. And I thought, okay, all right. And then all of a sudden, kaboom. And I'm like, wow, it's closer than 15 miles. It's accurate. It's pretty darn accurate. All right, you guys have a great day. God bless you. Thanks for watching.